What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tony Vegas out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, from the Pedals Up podcast every Thursday night. I'm over here at my boy's house, Bo's. He's from the Chapadero, so we're gonna check out his garage right now because it's gonna be, he's got some stuff in there, so we're gonna go check it out. Let me knock on the door, see what happens. Ooh, damn, that door. Everybody, meet Bo.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
That's everybody. So my man over here, so we just came over to his house to check out his bikes because we haven't done this in a minute, so we wanted to check out some other cool bikes that, you know, that he has. So there it is. Let's do it.
Right.
So what you got over here?
Right here, this is my wife's HB Star City. This thing, it's been handed around to a few people. You know, Wes had it at one time, Eddie had it, I had it, now my wife has it, and it's permanently in her hands now. Nice. There's no way she's getting rid of it. She loves this bike. So, and
how long you've had this one?
This one I've had for, I got it from Eddie a little less than a year ago, probably. Right around there.
Nice.
So it had polished wheels on it, and I put the red ones on. I think the color contrast is pretty good on that. Oh, yeah. You know, and I got to still send it back to powder coat because I welded a thing for the shifter, and it's, you know, I still got to get that powder coated and stuff, but it's a solid rider, man. Robert makes a good bike. I think we all know that, though.
Yo, yeah, definitely we know
right?
about that. Let's see, we got your
your
vest right here, guys.
Yep,
oh,
sure do.
Shit.
Chopping arrows on my 3rd year.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Pandemic stopped us from doing our anniversary ride this year, but whatever. We'll be back in May.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be back. And what do we got here on this one?
That one is a Fat Tube Roth Reaper. Wow. Yeah, this one I've been trying to get this frame for a while. I had 2 on the hook over the last 5 years or so, and they both got away. And this one came from, I think it was Nicholas Ness in the Bay Area. And he put it up for sale, and I immediately contacted him. And I did a little bit to it. For the most part, it stayed the same color that he had it. It had some gold leaf on it. I took it off. But this is going to get a complete overhaul, but right now it's good. I'm happy with it. You know, it's just eventually going to just make it my own.
I haven't seen that frame.
Yeah, it's been around for, I think it was made in 2012, 2014, right around there. So
if y'all don't know about some certain little details, DK chains are very hard to find. My man got himself a DK. Look, zoom into that. Right? Zoom into that DK chain. That half-link chain guy. It's gold, right?
Yeah, it's gold. It's a little weathered, but you know, it'll clean up.
No KMs, no KMCs or whatever.
Yeah, those are impossible to find now.
Yeah, we always try to find the cool stuff.
Right.
Look at that stem.
Yeah, that's the Dirty Dog Reaper stem. So, which are still super hard to find, but
as you guys notice that he's got a lot of details on this bike. And when Bo does a overhaul, he does a complete overhaul.
That one's going to be a tough one because every single part of it's powder coated. Every nut, every bolt, everything. So it's going to be completely torn down. But again, it's fine the way it is. You know, I mean, for the most part, it stayed the same from whoever had it before, and whoever had it before did pretty good. So they did a really good job. Paid really close attention to detail there.
Nice.
So.
And then this one right here. What do we got?
This one was a shot in the dark. We couldn't figure it out. I got it from some local Barcata, BC people that are moving to Maryland. And I contacted Ray Mabini and I contacted Art Rico. And they talked to a few people and they got some scoop on it. Apparently it came from someone called LA's Finest. Mm-hmm. The guy apparently made a few of them and then just didn't make any more. It's an interesting frame. It's different, you know, but I think, you know, I mean, eventually when I'm done with it, it's going to look completely different, you know, but I, you know, they had to sell everything because they're moving. So, you know, I just said, screw it, I'll go ahead and take it off your hands.
You have 1, 2, 3 sets of fat side.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. So I had none for the longest time, and then and I just sold a set to Eddie the other day, so that was the 4th one, you know. And then I told, as you would say, Gary Winston.
Gary
I told
Winston.
Gary and Martina, I'd give them a shout out. That's gonna be Martina. That's Martina's frame. I've had it for a while. We were supposed to get together at OBC. Obviously, everybody knows what happened there. So it's hanging there. They know it's in good hands, you know. But hopefully next April, OBC 2021, we'll finally get it to them.
Gary Winston.
Yeah,
It's Winston. I call him Winston.
Oh boy.
And then this one over here.
This one's my son's bike. It's a fat cycle, tank fat cycle. A guy, Eastside Willie, had it hammer and cycle here in town, and my son liked it, so I went ahead and picked it up for him. Put new front wheel on it. You know, it's pretty basic. It's not a ton to it, but my son rides the hell out of this thing. He rides it almost daily. So
you know, I think this bike has parts with everybody because I ended up having the pan seat.
Did you? That chrome one? Right. Yeah, and but my son loves this bike, and he takes it miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, I've seen him riding on the Wednesday night rides.
Right.
Smashing on this damn thing. And I asked him, why didn't you bring your BMX? He's like, I just like to ride fast.
Yeah, you love that bike.
I see you play. No, that is dope. And you got all your tires.
I got tires. I got those billet wheels over there in the corner. Apparently pretty sought after, you know. But those are those SE tires that came on the Monster Quad. But
and then you got billet wheels.
Yeah. I got those. Those I had, and then I got them back. You know, did a deal with a gentleman named Paul Scott in Colorado, and
nice.
You know, got those back. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then you got the Schwinn over here.
This is 1968 Schwinn Stingray. I've had this one for a long time, probably close to 7 or 8 years now, and it's a fun little bike. It's my little camping bike now. Whenever me and my wife and my family go camping, I take this thing with me. I zoom around the campsite with it, you know, whatever. It's just a really, really fun bike. Has a flat tire, but whatever. So, but yeah, that one. This garage used to be almost filled with vintage bikes. I had probably 35 bikes in here at one time. A buddy of mine, Nick, came over, and he was pressuring me for a few of my big bikes. This is my son Carter, anyway, or his wife.
That's Carter.
But he was pressuring me. Yeah, I know, right? Taller than me. But he was pressuring me for bikes, and he came over and bought 7 bikes at one time. And the money he threw at me, you know, I pretty much could have rode him to his house. I was so happy for how much money it was. But that's what started this whole custom thing. I built a custom bike with some of that money, and ever since then, it just took off from there. So.
And then we got here the
Monster
Quad, the quad angle.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my son's bike also. So my son sprouted up, and he was a little bit too big for a 20-inch bike. So found a guy selling this in town, and went ahead and checked it out. My son loved it, and we bought it. So it was right before this whole, right at the start of the pandemic. So we got a pretty decent deal on it, and now apparently they're through the roof on it.
Oh yeah, they're like $1,400, $1,500 for this damn bike.
So, but yeah, it's pretty stock, you know, except for the thick slicks. There's nothing. It's nothing aftermarket to it. No, not really. So.
And then this bad boy.
That one is a Sam Fire Bike Fluid. That one I got in 2018, right start to mid of 2018, and put that together. And this is one of my favorite bikes. I cruise this one a lot. You know, it has the Sam fork on it, Sam frame, and then Chop Shop Customs, Chad Morgan's bars on it. You know, and yeah, that one turned out really, really well. So those bars I just put on it probably a few days ago. Eventually got to get them powder coated, but you know, for right now they'll stay raw. So.
I really like those bars.
Yeah, they turned out good. And it was sort of when me and him discussed on what we were going to do. I expected a completely different set of bars coming. I wouldn't say it was a mistake. It was just a lot, you know, miscommunication in a way. And those came, and when I opened the box, I was like, oh boy. But then I put them on, and the bike they were on, and I was like, oh man, these are amazing.
They actually look good.
So and yeah, and then I think they fit this bike pretty well. So once they're powder coated.
See that shifter? That shifter? Yeah, it's an expensive ass shifter.
Early fire bike shifter right there.
Yeah.
So.
You know, one thing about Bo is that when I first started, it was Bo and Eddie were 2 guys that I really looked at their bikes, and I really looked up to their bikes in Vegas. So it's like we always bounce ideas off of each other or call each other up and say, you know what about this part? Do you have this part? Or, you know, how does this look? Or, you know, we'll start sending secret pictures to each other about our bikes and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool that you know you guys would get to see what I like and what I've grown to like. So he's one of the dudes.
Appreciate that, buddy.
One of the dudes. And then this one right here, what is this?
That one is a Lowlife Deadbeat. That's a pretty early one. I did a trade deal with a friend of mine in town, you know, and that fork is Gary made that fork, and from what I understand, there wasn't very many of them made. You know, it's that brass knuckle fork. He makes another brass knuckle fork now, but nothing like this. And I know Bobby from Chicago has that same fork on his Lowlife also. But yeah, I went and got it polished. I wasn't even going to attempt to try and polish. Those are stainless steel fork legs. And I went and had a buddy of mine polish them for me. And that bike turned out really good. And those peak bars I just put on the other day also. Those came on another bike that was in town. But eventually get those powder coated also. But this bike's fun. This one's a lot of fun, and it's fast. This
one has a 2-speed kickback, right?
Right.
I got a 2-speed kickback. They're fun.
Yeah, they are. You know, and it fits. The gear ratio is really good on it. You know, I mean, the high gear, it's hard. You're going downhill. You're going to pass a lot of people, but you know, I mean, it's hard to pedal uphill a little bit with that 65-tooth sprocket.
It's bigger than my hand.
Right. And
then the last bad boy of the bunch.
This is the latest one. This one. No real name. So it was a one-off from Robert. The fork he's done for a few people. Round tube, I think I was the first one to get round tube. And then now I know there's been one or two made since then. Chop Shop Customs bars on this also, but it was a one-off frame. I think he's in the process of possibly making another one or two right now, you know. But this one turned out really good. This one I got from a club brother Devin down in Florida. I got the frame and a seat. I changed out the seat since then. But I got it, and I was unsure about it, you know what I mean? I didn't, but I sat in here, and I always try to look at my bikes and get a vision of what I want to do. And I put it together, and then the color made it. The color definitely, you know, made it pop. So, and this is a lot of fun, man. This one came together really well, and I'm extremely happy with it.
And you said Powder Coating Plus?
Powder Coating Plus did this one, yeah.
Nice.
You know, and they did an amazing job. You know, I mean, when I went and saw it, when I went and picked it up, I was like, man, you know, it was just popping. And then in the sun especially, it pops, so. But yeah, that's the newest one, and then I got a little something on the way. You know, it's shipping tomorrow.
I'm sure you do.
A few people know about it already, because it's been a deal in the making for a while, but I'm getting an original Netherlands Bassman on the way, so, and it's gonna go into wraps. No one's gonna see it till it's done. But, you know, that one's going to be a fun bike to do. I can't wait to get it, because they're hard to come by as it is. So.
Oh, man, people are just calling me up.
All right. Beto saying thank you for the birthday wish. So, yeah, but this is my garage, man.
Dude, your garage is dope.
I appreciate it.
If y'all,
I'm glad you came by.
I'm telling y'all, if it's all in the details in the bikes. So, Bo has a lot of details. Eddie has a lot of detail in his bikes. Brad Marlin has a lot of detail in his bikes. You know, those are the type of things that make bikes really good, and they're solid. So if you're gonna build something, make sure you build it right and make sure that everything is solid on it, because you will get called out on it. Just letting you know.
I'll admit, just getting mentioned in the same sentence as Brad and Eddie's a compliment in itself. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's a cool thing.
Yeah, there's levels to this game.
There is levels. there is levels to this game. There is levels to this game. This thing is so sick.
Yeah, that one turned out well. I was super excited when it came. When I got it all together is when it really hit me. I was like, man. So, but yeah.
Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
So it's your boy Tony Vegas, my man Bo here from the Chapaderos. So if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. Stop being lazy in your life. And if you need a,
hey, tune into the podcast too.
Tune into the podcast. See,
every Thursday, 8 o'clock.
See, my man.
Right.
Gosh, I fucking love this guy. So we out. I'm telling you right now, it's fun shit.
Right.
We out.
Oh, the bike's in the way. Hold on, yeah, well. Now you're in the way. Well, my garage won't go down now. Oh, there you go.